So, 2013's here, and Jinjo's already shared our thoughts on that matter. But with the new year comes new games, and that's always a good thing. The frick was that? Get off the microwave! Anyway, I decided to look back on 2012, and since everybody and their dog, or bird, is doing a top 10 list, I figured, why not? I'll do one too. Now the obligatory disclaimer. This is my personal top 10 list. If you disagree, then that's completely fine. You have your own opinion. That's great. If you agree, then that's cool, because you have a better opinion. Just kidding. If you're a girl, call me. I'm totally gonna get called a JonTron wannabe. I've always wanted a bird, since I was a little kid. Don't you start up on me! I'll beat you! I'll beat you! I don't beat him. Before we do a top 10 list, first let's do a quick honorable mention segment of games that almost made it to my list, but didn't. Retro City Rampage. The only reason this isn't making it to my top 10 is because I already have a Bobos Big Adventure on my list. Yes, that's a bit of a spoiler about my top 10 list, but what I say about a Bobos Big Adventure can be said literally word for word about this game. Xenoblade. Now, the only reason this game didn't make it to my top 10 is because I didn't beat it yet. If I had, I'm sure it would have made the list. I've honestly gotten a little tired of JRPGs over the last few years, and let's be honest, who hasn't? But this game changes up the 20-year-old formula the typical JRPG uses. The weird yet fresh plot, the openness to the world, the unique combat system, the character development, and interaction, all combining to make an absolute high-quality RPG. And the one that just barely didn't make it is Far Cry 3. I never thought I could love a game so much and dislike it at the same time. Let me be straight, I love this game. It's why I'm giving it an honorable mention. However, the story mode was absolute garbage in my opinion. What made this game epic to me was the freedom and the ability to approach any situation in any way, shape, or form you wanted. The endless combinations of takedowns are the highlight to me. Jumping from a rooftop, stabbing someone, and quickly turning and stabbing his partner was what I was craving for the entire time playing this. The exploration and base capping is what puts this game up there with the greats. The story had so much potential for being good, it boggles my mind how they could have messed it up so badly. Boring missions, unlikable characters all around, and the blamest boss fight you can imagine. And now, this is Kilplix's top 10 games of 2012. Number 10. The Walking Dead. No one would shut up about this game. I saw it everywhere I looked, everyone loved it, everyone cried from the amazing story, everyone put it on their top games of the year, so I finally decided to try it out and see what the hubbub was about. And while it's not very gamey, there's quite little video game to it in my opinion, unless you count walking, and the always riveting QQQQQQQQE segments, it still has a great story with likable characters. It continually made me want to see what would happen next in the story, and the decision-making was downright stressful. A somewhat predictable but good ending. And no, it didn't make me cry. Number 9. Chivalry, Medieval Warfare. This started out as a mod for the Source engine. I played it years ago and really enjoyed it. I was very excited when they announced a standalone version. You will not get this kind of gaming experience with any game out there. The combat is brutal and extremely skill-based with combos, feints, and directional attacks. The audio is downright spine-tingling. It probably has some of the most realistic death cries I've ever heard in a game. Also, if you've ever wanted to see what it looks like to have your head cut off, this is a great way to find out. Number 8. Orcs Must Die 2. Being very pleasantly surprised from the original game with its addictive orc killing action by using your cute little killing machines and placing them strategically across the map for maximum damage, I knew this one would be a winner. I was right. This adds tons and tons of new gadgets and near endless ways to level up said gadgets, along with new weapons and an entertaining storyline. Not to mention, it comes with most of the original maps from the first game. This is a great game, and it's cheap too.
Oh, good Lord!
Number 7. Black Mesa. Black Mesa is a remake of Half-Life 1 on the Half-Life 2 engine. And what can I say? It's Half-Life 1 on the Half-Life 2 engine. The game was amazing and groundbreaking for its time, and ported over to the flexible Source engine makes it just that much better. I played this game nearly non-stop until I beat it. I love it to death. The modders are brilliant, and they did an outstanding job in remaking the classic we all love. Number 6. A Bobos Big Adventure. This amazing fan-made Flash game hits me directly in the weak spot. The nostalgia. It pays homage to all the classics, adding a comedic side to it. This game targets people around my age, or older specifically, for that sweet nostalgia factor, and boy, oh boy, does it work. I had a big, stupid grin on my face the entire time playing it. Oh no! Big Mac! Number 5. Cry of Fear. A mod for the original Half-Life, developed by a few talented guys, this game simply feels like a retail game. It's polished beyond belief. It has a full-on co-op campaign, separate from the amazing main game. It has unlockables and extra modes, even commentary. I can't even describe just how impressed this game made me, not to mention how terrified it made me. It has so many scares that I had an enjoyable headache from all the screaming. The graphics are crazy good considering the engine it was built on, and every single model was made from scratch. I could seriously go on for an hour about how awesome this game is, from the level design to the craftily placed scares to the atmosphere.
What the frick? Oh my gosh! Oh, what the piss!
Number 4. Scribblenauts Unlimited. I've been aware of these games, but never tried them out, assuming they'd have to have way too much limitations to them, considering the billions of words in the English language. What I found, though, is this game is beyond anything I could have imagined. The possibilities are literally endless in things you can create. Want a tiny, pink, crying Santa? You can do that. Want a pregnant, deformed, smelly, laughing, holy, giant, skinny, ugly, shiny, evil baby? You can do that. I was almost rolling on the floor laughing at some of the crap you can create in this game. Not to mention most of the wacky ideas I came up with actually worked in solving many of the puzzles. Add Steam Workshop on top of this, and you've got yourself an endless time sink of pure entertainment and joy. What happens if I spawn Kilplix? Number 3. Intrusion 2. Holy freaking crap, this game. I was browsing the Steam store one day and see this on sale for like $2 or $3. So I checked the trailer out for it, and it sold me instantly. I was not disappointed one bit. This game instantly became one of my favorite games of all time. The old school gameplay with great physics, awesome music, animations, variety of enemies, and constantly introducing something new and awesome every level made it fresh, fun, till the very end. And oh my gosh, that ending. I uploaded the boss fight of this game already because it's simply put, epic. Number 2. Max Payne 3. This was, without a doubt, my most anticipated game of 2012. I rarely get super excited for games, but this one had me pumped. It's, in my opinion, a masterpiece in terms of latest and technological advances in gaming. The detail they put into the game is amazing. The physics, amazing. The bullet wounds, yummy. Now, while the story wasn't so great in my opinion, though really Max Payne game storylines were never the best, Max Payne is still as awesome as ever. I just wish they didn't change his design so much. Blech. Max Payne games are always about the gameplay, and that sweet, sweet bullet time, and it nails it. I've played through the storyline around 4 times now because that gameplay is just so satisfying and addicting. Too bad the multiplayer community kind of died.
I'm pretty calm. I'm also pregnant.
Oh! Right in the baby! And my number 1 game of 2012 is... Brutal Doom. Now, Brutal Doom is a mod for the nearly 20-year-old classic everyone knows and loves. This mod makes a few changes to the game that made it shockingly good. I was blown away by the entertainment it gave me. I was playing this 20-year-old game for 6 hours a day until I beat it, because it's that freaking awesome. It adds tons and tons of new death animations to you and the enemies. It adds new weapons, and most weapons have secondary attacks. You can aim your gun and get critical headshots. You can flip the bird and kick demons in the face. You can do fatalities. Fatalities. The gore is awesome and delicious. The enemies die in agonizing, screaming ways. I love this mod. Aiming down your iron sights, peeking around a corner, and shooting a soldier right in the face, killing him in one hit. That is so satisfying. The changes in this game are tiny, really, when you think about it. But that just proves how well the original Doom has aged. Doom is, and shall always be, one of the greatest games of all time. Brutal Doom is like that sauce or spice that you add in your favorite food that ups its status to legendary. I'm sure many of you are saying, what in the world, Austin, really? But Doom just has a very warm place in my heart, which made it take first place for me. Well, that's it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you very much for watching.